This is Recom 247 editor Daniel Pauling, and I'm here with Houston Miller out of Keller High School, three-star defensive end / outside linebacker, 6'4", 230. Tech is kind of looking at him in that Pete Robertson role, guy who can be on the outside, stand up, rush the passer, make some plays in the backfield kind of happen. He's just got done with his unofficial visit today to Texas Tech, dropped by the Avalanche-Journal offices to talk a little bit about how that visit went. First of all, Houston, just what you kind of do today at Texas Tech? Just what was the unofficial visit like?
It was a real great experience coming out here to visit Lubbock. It was my first time visiting Lubbock, and we saw about everything that we could see. We saw the stadium. We went into the locker room. We saw the room where they watch film and different things like that. We checked everything out, went around toward the campus, saw all the lounging and everything that we could. Ate lunch at the golf course, came back, had some meetings, watched some film, and it went really well. We learned a lot of different things that we could learn and see everything we could do, so it was a great thing.
What's one thing you learned about Texas Tech today that you didn't know before you came in, or maybe the one highlight of your visit today?
The highlight of my visit and the things that I didn't really know was how big of a campus and how much of a family everyone here is, how just it's a college town, and this is what we have out here is football, and everyone here loves football, and that's why I like to hear. And it's a great thing just seeing how big everything is, how big the campus is, how much people love being here, and it really set the tone of this might be a place I could play.
Definitely. Now, what type of defense do you feel like you're a stronger fit for? I know Tech runs a 4-3, or they're moving to a 4-3, but they do some stuff like every college does in 4-3 and 3-4. Which defense do you like playing in more?
Honestly, I like playing in a 4-3 defense more because then I can play on the outside, possibly in a 7 with my hand on the ground or standing up in a 2-point stance, and I feel like I have the speed to get off the edge and raise hell on a quarterback and have fun with that, get after it, and I feel like I can drop back, get in the coverage, get some balls, and do some different things, so I feel comfortable in a 4-3 pretty much.
Now, your recruitment has really picked up the last couple of weeks. You had some offers in February. March, April has kind of really been where it's picked up a lot. Tech offered the last couple of weeks.
Yes, sir.
What's it been like, getting these major college offers the last few weeks? Hey, Texas Tech called, this other school's called, that school's called, and say, hey, you got an offer. What's it been like?
It's been a great process. The recruiting process is something else like no other, and then you can't really judge how great of a thing it is just by looking at how many offers a kid gets, because he's really making relationships with people. He's learning about different colleges, and he's seeing all these different things, and it's really great meeting with your coaches and talking with these coaches through Twitter and different things like that, seeing how the interest is, and then feeling how great they want you or how much they want you at your school and everything like that, and just see how bad that they want you to play for them. And it's a real great thing having everything like that at your fingertips and just being able to have that experience. So
absolutely. Now, on a story on Recom247.com, you mentioned, hey, Tech had a lot of trouble last couple of seasons, but hey, adversity, that's not going to impact me. What kind of leads you to say that? Just you're not focusing on last season's 4-8 record. You're just kind of focusing on the football side. What led you to say that?
What made me say that was I love the game of football, and I just really want to play the game, and I don't care what we do as long as we're out there playing the game and having fun. I've played through adversity in my high school. Before my class got in, they weren't too great. They were 2-8, 3-7, but we fought through some things. We made it happen. We made it to playoffs last year, and it's really fun just fighting through adversity. So I know it's a team that can do that with this coaching staff, and we can get out there and do some great things.
Now, you mentioned the raising hell mindset. We got into a little. I tried to put hell into the headline here at the newspaper,
yes, sir.
But they didn't go for that.
Yeah.
How did you kind of get that mindset? Where did that mindset kind of come from? What do you do Friday nights to get yourself ready to go out and play?
Oh, man, it all started when I was a little kid. I loved the movie The Longest Yard. Whenever they all get out there and they were Mean Machine, and all they wanted to do was just beat down on everyone and pretty much raise hell. And that was my mindset. I just want to get out there and do everything I can and fight my heart out and prove that once you play me and my team, it's going to be something else, and you're going to know that you played me and my team, and it's going to be an experience like no other playing us. And I just love making my impression on a quarterback, on a running back, on an offensive lineman, or anyone out there. That's just my favorite thing to do. So I grew up all the time learning, let's go out there and raise hell.
Definitely. Now, Houston went driving around. He texted me about an hour or 2 hours ago, said, hey, I'm ready. Well, we weren't able to kind of get you in the office just yet, but you said, hey, I'm going to go shop for some Texas Tech gear. I'll just kind of drive around town a little bit. Now, before we went on there, you kind of discussed that you were always Texas Tech on the NCAA video games because you love wearing Under Armour and you love the red and black. How much of a fan are you of Texas Tech? Just what's your kind of perception of Texas Tech, just the football team?
My perception of the team is that it's always been a strong program from day one. Whenever they started this program, they've always had great people here, great coaches, and they've always played great ball. So, I mean, I grew up thinking just like, hey, that's a good place to play football no matter who you are, and you'd be blessed to play there, and I'd be blessed to play there. And growing up just thinking that could be a place to play ball would be a great thing. And I've been a fan, and we'll see where it goes from there.
All right, in about 9 or 10 months or so, it's going to be signing day. Far off, but what's going to make you choose a certain school? What's going to go in your decision? Big school, small school, a certain type of team, certain major? What's going to go in your decision?
Well, I'm always looking at academics because my thing is football enables academics, so I can make it to a school and be able to get my degree by playing football too. So that's one of the biggest things. I'm going to find a place that fits my degree and what I want to do in my life after football, because there's a time in everyone's life where either football gives up on you or you give up on football. So you're going to have to know what to do after that. So you're going to have a career after that. So I'm going to find a school that fits my business, a major that I'm looking to do, and then I want to be able to just find a place that I'm going to feel like I'm at home. I want to, even if I'm 500 miles away from home, I want to feel like I'm with that team, with those coaches, with all those guys out there, feeling like we're a family, feeling like that atmosphere is somewhere I want to be.
So you want to be a business major?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any favorites right now? Do you have a top group? What's sort of that front looking like?
I've really made a top group of guys of schools that I want to look at. We're just making our way around, finding everything that we can out of the schools that I've offered, and we're doing some different things, just checking it all out. And I haven't really made a top group, but I know by the end of all this, Tech is in my top 3.
All right, Tech's in his top 3. Tech fans, you heard it here first. All right, well, this is Recon 247 editor Daniel Pauling. Houston, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely. We'll have this interview up on recon247.com, and we'll have a lot more content as spring evaluations and summer camps start up in the next few weeks.